Hi guys, so I've got a cool new product to share with you. As you see here, these are wonderful. Let me put them in view. These are new. They are by Paper Mate Inkjoy Gel and they are called Brights. Now there's other colors available, particularly these are available on Amazon, but the white ones are not there yet. They are available at blick.com, the art supplier, and Walmart online. So many of you don't know this, but these are made by Newell Company or Newell Corporation, which they also make Prismacolor Premier colored pencils. So if you use white gel pens, you've experienced what most of us have. The white gel pen clumps up. It doesn't go over colored pencil easily. It dries out. It doesn't stand out over the colored pencil very brightly. So I'm here to show you what a fabulous pen this is that Newell came up with. I'm hoping for a little bit of improvement, that they become a little more opaque. They are opaque, but it is a 0.7 millimeter tip, which is a good size tip. It's a medium point. I would like to see these in a 0.05 and also either a 0.9 or a 1.0 tip. That would be ideal for us colored pencil junkies, so to say. So let's test a few of these colors out, or this color, with a few colored pencil blends, and just so I can show you. This won't be a long review, but to say the least, I'm going to give these a 10 on my 1 to 5 rating, 5 being the best. These are a 10. Ha! So let's start with, let's do the grass green. And I'm just going to lay some color down here really quickly. Nothing fancy, because I don't want this to be a long review. I just want to give you guys an idea. And the reason I want to lay the colored pencil down is so you can actually see that I didn't do anything else to the pencil for this white gel pen to be effective. So again, I'm just scribbling here. I'm going to add some of this yellow green to that grass green. Kind of give a nice heavy coat. You can see I'm kind of blending the two colors together because that's what we do with colored pencils. We blend them. So I'm thoroughly impressed with the fact that Newell Company has come up with this white gel pen. And believe it or not, there's an entire line of these colors. So let's grab, just for giggle purposes, this is not going to match, but I'm going to do this spring green. This is not a good blend, but, oh, actually it does work really well together. Look at that. Learn something new every day. I wasn't liking the greeny brown to the bright green, but I could have used chartreuse on that. Anyways, okay, so I got those 3 colors there. Now I'm going to grab my 90% cool gray, and I'm just going to go right next to it to make a super dark blend, because I really want you guys to see what a difference these gel pens make. And now this is nothing against the other gel pens, because I am really partial to Signo and Jelly Roll. And some of you don't know that Signo is made in Japan. There's manufacturing here in the US, but for the most part, you can get several different kinds of the Signo colored pencils. Okay, so that's the cool gray 90, and this is the 50%. I'm just kind of blending them together here to try to give a nice thick colored pencil coating. Because, you know, the heavier the colored pencil, the harder the gel pen is to get to cover that or go over top that. And it's can be a pain in the butt, to say the least. Especially when you want to add some highlights or make that white spot just a little bit brighter. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab this white one. Actually, no, I'm gonna do this 10%. So I'm gonna throw some 10% in here because you can see that's a lighter gray because white doesn't really show up good on camera. So terrible job blending, but you get the idea where I'm going here. Okay, so I'm gonna take my gel pen. Oops, some oogies on the end of it. There is a tip protector on there. It's a little wax coating. So make sure you pull that little wax coating off the end of your pen. And I always like to get my pen started. So you can see I tend to use my hand. But it takes a minute to get these started. That's the one thing I noticed, especially to get that layer of wax off there. Okay, once you get a good flow, you're gonna come over to your colors. Let me flip this here for you. And I'm just gonna draw some lines. So I know it's not showing up yet, it will. I just had to go over it a couple times, but see how easily that went on there? All I'm doing, I'm not pressing hard, I'm just back and forth really light. Pretty impressive, huh? So it takes a second the first time you lay it down over the pencil, but it just keeps flowing. It doesn't seem to matter that it's colored pencil. And there is a difference here. If you've ever used just regular ballpoint pens, this is more like that. It feels like that. It's different. Your jelly rolls tend to be a little smoother. And don't forget, you should always wipe your tip off because you'll get a wax buildup and you don't want that wax to get stuck up underneath that roller ball. That's really important. So again, I'm just gonna come over here, and again, it takes a second. But you can see, it's not showing up real good on the white, the lighter part. Ooh, that wax. Ugh. And you run into that with your gel pens. Ooh, why is it? The struggle of the gel pen. Didn't do this earlier. There we go. Again, taking a second to get that flow going. As with all gel pens. But this tip is really fine, even though it says it's a 7. It's not. Oh, that didn't come out very good. Let's try this again with the black. I don't know why that was so complicated for me there. But when you get wax on the tips of your gel pens, you really want to clean them off because that is half the battle of getting your pens to flow smoothly and evenly. Okay, so you can see the white, hopefully you can see that white gel right here. Wiping my tip off. Making it work here. I don't know why this pen is so complicated. This pen is not a happy one, and maybe it's a bad one. But anyway, so I'm just gonna draw a little face here over the black. There we go. So make sure you got a good flow going before you attempt to write over the pencil. And you can see how it shows up. It's pretty nice, pretty fancy. I don't know why it was giving me a hard time there. And I can see it. You probably can't see the heart that I drew right here on this corner, but I can. So if I do little dots, it's really bright. Even over the thickest part of that Prismacolor pencil, where I blended 3 colors here, I think you're going to be able to see this better on the green. but it does go over the black really well. For some reason, there must be something on my paper because I'm getting a weird feel, like it's wet or something, which wouldn't surprise me because Gretel was sitting on my paper earlier. Anyways, so you can see how opaque that is and how bright that is. And let me see if I just take this brown here again. This is 945 Prismacolor. I'm going to put a nice thick layer right at the beginning. Just scribbling down some random colors. I was kind of excited to get these, to be honest with you. And you saw how the black came off there? You really want to clean your tips. See that? You read the word tip. But all it took, and let it dry, but it really is a good white gel pen. Super bright, goes over no problem. Here's a little purple spot I did. So let's add some highlights in here. And that is well burnished on the page. But because this tip is pretty fine for a 7, you can see my lines. I would really like to see this in a 9 and in a 1 or a 10, so to say. So hopefully Newell Company will listen and make these in a larger size, a larger tip size. So from a 5, a 7, a 9, a 10, or a 5, 8, 10 would be good, something like that. Anyways, again, these are available on blick.com and walmart.com are the only 2 places I saw them available online. And I don't know if Blick ships to the UK or other places overseas. So for everybody who's over the pond, you may have to see if you can find these at a local store, or just wait until they show up on Amazon. But there is a whole line of the bright pencil, or the bright Papermate Ink Joy pen, and they come in different colors. So if you like this style of gel pen, compared to the other gel pens that are out there, this might be more up your alley. Now, in the US, these run about $5 for a 3-pack. So that's a pretty good deal if you think about you're getting 3 white gel pens. And make sure when you look at them that it says white ink and it says Ink Joy Gel Bright, because there are white Papermate pens and white gel pens or white barrels that aren't white ink. So just make sure when you look, it says white ink on the back. And if you are questioning the Newell Company brand, it is right here on the back that they are made 2024 Newell Company. They are brand new. Newell Company makes lots of products. And I'm hoping this is not the last we see of this product, because again, I'm just winging this review because I received these in the mail and I really wanted to share them with you because they're pretty great gel pens. Anyways, I hope you can find them. I'll provide the link to Blick. Happy creating, you guys. Get your hands on a set of these. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.